What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I know I haven't posted a video in a few weeks, took a little bit of a break. I've been out of town the last 2 weekends, took a little bit of vacation, but we're gonna jump back into it today. Today's video actually comes from a few weeks ago. I attended Lanier Speedway's what they call their Downforce battles, which is basically an autocross. I had a great time, a lot of fun, can't wait to go back. So stay tuned and check it out. What's up, guys? So I am on my way to Caffeine and Octane Lanier Speedway for their Saturday night Downforce battles. So this is it's a new venue, new track I've never been to before, and a new type of event I've also never done before. So I first saw this event on Motorsports Reg listed as a drag race. Is what it was listed as. So I'm like, okay. But I saw it said it was at Lanier Speedway. I'm like, okay, cool. A drag race at a speedway. So I'm guessing it's either on the backstretch or on pit road. Must be like a no prep style drag race. So I signed up for it. Super excited about it. I was going to do it in the ST. But as you know, I think Dirty Dan might be broke. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but I believe I may have broke either the diff or one of the rear axles at the drag strip the other night. So not able to bring Dirty Dan out tonight, so here I am in off duty. See how off duty does. But as for the event, like I said, I thought it was a drag race. I see why they call it a drag race, because it sort of is a drag race, but it's not a straight line drag race. After doing some more research and looking into it, which like I said was after I'd already signed up for the race, it's more of an autocross style race. But instead of a autocross, you know, one car at a time with, you know, and you're racing the clock, best time wins, it's two autocross courses, two mirrored courses side by side. So it's two cars at a time, so you're racing the car next to you. So basically it's an autocross, but not against the clock. It's an autocross against the car next to me. So, should be fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. We're going to see how it goes. I've got, according to GPS, just over 2 hours until I get there. So, yep. Yeah, sit here and hold a steering wheel for 2 hours. See you when we get there. Alright, so I'm here, teched in, ready to rock and roll. This one we're just waiting around for driver's meeting and then for the fun to begin. So I'm gonna walk over here and check out the track though. Just like I said, I've never been here before, first time ever here, so. Alright, looks like it's going to be pretty fun. Can't wait. So I'm here in pits and curious to see how this car does tonight. So we've got a Fox Body Mustang on Mickey Thompson ET Street R's. So he either thought this was a straight line drag race, or if he knew it wasn't a straight line drag race, well, then I'm curious to see how those Street R's do cornering. Be interesting to see it run.
with this thing and a CrownVic. David and Goliath. I said David and Goliath, the biggest car out here versus the smallest one out here. Looks like I'm running hot, so I want to check that, but I might be done. So there's coolant in it. Not sure why it's running hot. It's still saying it's hot. Alright, well, I guess when I get up here, I'll be pulling out a line, letting it cool down. Stuck in the barricade right now, so I can't get out of line, but there's a spot up here I can pull off. I guess I'll pull off when I get up there. And we'll take a look at it. Alright, so finally got all the way up to the front line where I was able to pull back over here into the pits. I don't visually see anything wrong with it. The temp gauge is starting to come back down now, but the belt looks good. Water pump visually looks good. It's not leaking. There's coolant in it. I've got pressure on the coolant hose. So like I said, I don't see anything obviously wrong with it. So I'm gonna try to do at least one more run and see if the temp gauge goes back up, then I'm done. Gonna call it quits for the night and just hope that it gets me home. But I don't know what's going on with it. I've never had this issue before. this event really is no different than an autocross. The run, the time on track is about the same length of time that I'm on track for an autocross. You know, same amount of time that the engine's running higher RPMs. I've never had an overheating issue during an autocross. So don't know what it could be. Right at this point, I'm just hoping it gets me home, because I am 2.5 hours from the house and did not trailer it. So, all right, temp gauge is back where it should be. I haven't put any coolant in it, I haven't done anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull back around. I want to let it idle the entire time I'm in line and see if it stays where it should be idling. If it gets hot again, just sitting there idling, I'm probably, unfortunately, gonna have to play it safe and not run it. If I had a trailer, I'd send it. But since I don't have a trailer, I don't want to push it. This is crazy, 335s. I just looked at this. This thing's running 335s front and rear. That's insane. I just realized you're running 335s front and rear.
Yes, sir.
Golly, that's a tire.
So we're fixing to go to C10 Nationals.
Uh-huh.
We're getting ready and I got to get tires, so I'm going to do 345s back here, 335s up front.
Okay.
What you need, buddy? Yeah, and that cooler on the floorboard.
Yeah, that is a meaty tire. I didn't realize how big those are. I was just curious. I was looking at 335s.
So
the crazy thing is on the front too, though. That's what really blew my mind.
the truck runs good. We just did a whole motor swap, fuel system swap, rear end swap. We just changed everything from February to now. So we're having some issues getting everything running. So it's normally a pretty decent competitor out there.
What kind of powertrain's in it?
It's a small block aluminum 434.
Okay.
All Brodix, everything.
Nice. That is awesome, dude.
Yeah, it runs pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an awesome truck, though, man. I love it.
Thank you, buddy.
Side-by-side Corvette's in the lead. Corvette got it. C8 over the side-by-side. So they said there was a chance of weather, and it looks like weather is moving in fairly quickly because it is getting very windy very quickly, but it's also getting very dark and very cool. It's overcast, clouds coming in, so the temperature is also dropping quite significantly. So hopefully this temperature continues to drop and keeps the car, helps to keep the car cool. We'll see. I mean, if I drive through rain the entire way home, that's a-okay by me if it helps keep the car cool. So you can probably hear it on the camera, it's super windy. All right, well, I'm surprised none of them are blowing right now, but if you notice there's a bunch of barriers out of place, the barriers are blowing around in this wind. So that's why the racing has halted. All right, I just put on my sunglasses because it is super sandy and dusty out here. Oh, there's a barrier blowing right there. Put on my sunglasses, just keep all the sand out of my, because it is blowing so much sand and dust around. But yeah, we've got a bunch of course reset that needs to be done if the wind dies down. Well, I'm trying to clear us out of grid, get us back in the pit. But you can see how dark it is over there. There's a storm rolling in. All right, go ahead. I don't know if I should shut the car off or should I let it sit here and idle, see if it overheats. I will say good news. There is a E85 station right down the road from here. So I know future events here at Lanier Speedway or right across the street at, was that Atlanta Motorsports Park? There is a E85 station right down the road. So also for anyone who is looking at doing an event here that has not been here before and runs E85, I think it was a racetrack. There's a racetrack gas station right down the road. I didn't stop, but I drove by and I saw a bunch of yellow handles as I drove by. So I will be filling up with E85 on the way home. All right, well, it's officially raining now. I'd say probably half the people, if not more, have already left. So they haven't officially canceled it yet. Right now we're just on a rain delay or weather delay because of the barriers like they're blowing around. It's not canceled because of the rain. They'll run in the rain as long as it's not lightning. It's canceled because of that wind. The wind is blowing barriers around. So I'm going to stick around for a little bit and see if they do decide to start running again. I don't mind racing in the rain. I actually kind of enjoy racing in the rain. Don't get a chance to do it a whole lot, but unfortunately this rain brought wind with it, and the wind has got the track shut down. So I'm going to stick around for a little while and try to wait it out a little. Yep, and there goes my hat. Well, it's officially pouring here at Lanier Raceway. It was just a light drizzle, so we were all just kind of standing around, standing outside talking and whatnot. And then, boom, sky just started pouring and everyone scattered for their cars. I don't think they're going to be restarting. So I think I might go ahead and head to the house shortly. I love it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that license plate in front of us is War Wagon. Ha! War Wagon, love it.
I know this makes at least 2. I'm pretty sure it's 3 though. This makes either 2 or 3 times in a row now that I have driven through a rainstorm on my way home and from a race event in the CrownVic. Last 3 times that I have driven the CrownVic to an out-of-town event, it has poured rain on the way home. Yep. I don't know how well you can see it on there, but that sky behind me is absolutely gorgeous. It's moments like this that I just can't help but thank the Lord for what a beautiful planet He's created us. Okay, so I don't know why I was overheating earlier, but I'm almost home now, and it has been holding perfectly steady the entire way home. The gauge has been right dead in the middle. I pulled it up on my tuner or whatnot here, and it's been holding perfectly steady between like 184 and 194 the entire time. So I don't know why it overheated earlier. Alright, well, as soon as I get home, I'll look up the verse of the day, and that'll be it. So, I'll see y'all later. Alright, well, it is still pouring rain, but finally made it home. So, for today's verse of the day comes from Proverbs chapter 19, verse 17. He who has pity on the poor lends to the Lord, and He will pay back what He has given. Alright guys, till next time, stay safe, stay blessed, have a good one.